the Duke of Death and His Maid. Now, I'm going to talk about the manga, not the anime. And yes, I know that the anime is currently airing right now. Only, like a time recording this video, this series only has 3 episodes. But because it only has 3 episodes, I don't think it's fair for me to talk about it because, well, it's not, like, I don't have enough information to really do a full review on it, right? I would have to wait until the entire series is over to give you guys my full thoughts on the entire series. I'm not gonna, watch 3 episodes and base the entire series off it. So I decided to go and read the manga, because this is based off a manga, and I decided to read it because I can read it pretty much at any time. And so I did. And now that I've read the manga, I want to give you guys my thoughts on it. By the way, if you guys hear noise outside, it's because there's some type of construction stuff going on right next to my house. So yeah, just letting you guys know that if you guys hear noise, that's the reason. Also, guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and of course leave a like on this video. But go ahead and of course leave a like on this channel, because on the channel I talk about anime and of course manga on a weekly basis. I am trying to upload it daily, but if I can't upload daily, then of course I'm gonna upload it weekly. But yeah, like go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also give me your suggestions on like anime or manga do you want me to cover, and who knows, maybe next video will actually be the anime or manga do you want me to cover, your suggestion. But let's go on with the video. So like I said, I started to talk about the manga, not the anime. And after reading the manga, honestly, I'm having a blast with this series. Like, how come I never read this series up until now? How come I never read it? Because this series is really amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this series has this, like, Halloween theme, which I really like. I've always liked dark and Halloween themes in stories, right? Like Dracula, vampires, and stuff like that. I've always liked stuff like this, like elements of somewhat horror and slice of life, right? I really like stories like this. And seeing this series, focusing on a main character's curse, focusing on witches, focusing on romance, focusing on other characters' slice of life, definitely was a treat, right? I really liked this series overall. Like I said, the characters are really well written, and honestly, the characters that you get introduced to this series, they're really fun, right? They're really fun, and this series is slice of life. Like with each chapter, there's always something new happening, and with each chapter, you can either find out something new about a character, or you can you can just have our characters just being together and having fun. Our main character getting teased by the main female character. The normal slice of life, right? You can get that, but like I said, there are certain chapters in the series where you find a certain piece of information that your mind gets blown. Like the witch, like the witches, where they come from, the festival. Like, I don't really want to go into a lot of detail about this, but damn, like the lore behind the witches, where they come from, and especially the witch that cursed our main character. My God. This is amazing. I really am enjoying these things, and something tells me that the witch who cursed our main character is still around. Like, my God, like, if you can build up this character so much, right, like this witch so much, to the point where, like, even if characters think that she's not around, she could potentially be. You don't even know. Heck, you don't even know if this character that we're seeing, right, which I'm showing here on the screen, is actually the witch. We don't really know, right? Because for all we know, she could be playing a personality, right? And this is really amazing. I really like this series because of this. It has really amazing characters, and it has a really well-founded story. And the main character, I really like him, right? Because yes, he is timid. Yes, he gets flustered all the time because of the female character. But I mean, who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't be? If you had a curse where, like, the curse is legit, where, like, you cannot touch anything. If you touch something, that thing will die, okay? If you touch a flower, it will die. If you touch an animal, it will die. If you touch a person, it will die. Okay? Like, you cannot touch anything, right? You can touch, like, metal. You can touch metal or things that are long, right? But you can't really touch living things, right? That is dangerous. that is really, really dangerous. Because if you accidentally touch something or someone, that person is dead. And imagine the weight on your shoulders of having to carry that button, especially from a young age of like 6 or 5. Having this curse for that long up till now must be detrimental to our main character, and you get to see his, progression. The beginning of the story, of course, is from much the aftermath of like what happened to him as a kid, right? Because of this curse, he ended up alone, and now he has a maid taking care of him, right? But throughout the story, you get to see how the maid came in, what happened to our main character, how his mental state was before meeting our main female character, the maid, right? You get to see all of these things, and with each chapter, like I said, you come to find out a lot of information. Or like, sometimes it can be a slice of life chapter, or like you don't find any information, it's just our main character's having fun. Or you can have a chapter where, like, you can have a main character having fun and this and that, but you can also find some really, really, really important information. And this is really something that I really like about this series, okay? Because it's just, like, this series is just a treat, right? With each chapter, you have fun. You have fun seeing our main characters interacting, having fun meeting new characters, and the cast right now, they're really, really great. And honestly, my views on our main characters' brothers and sisters, right, completely changed because of the manga, right? It completely changed because of the manga, and honestly, I really am enjoying his brother and of course sister, our main character's brother and sister. I really am enjoying their characters, right? Especially the brother who recently got introduced in the latest chapters. And like I said, I really am enjoying this series a lot. I'm wondering how the hell is our main character gonna get rid of this curse, because he's tried many times, many times, and it has not. It hasn't succeeded. So either A, it's going to be a Beauty and the Beast type of, not Beauty and the Beast, a Snow White type of story, right? Where like main female character gets the main character, even though she could potentially die, and then she breaks the curse, or just something else entirely. Like, man, like, the fact that you can keep me, or heck, the fans of the series, hooked for this long. Like, this series has like 100 and something chapters, and the series just keeps on giving you more and more fan service. I don't go up on double fan service, you also get to see amazing characters, well written, and they don't get boring, right? And there's a lot of beginning of the series, there was a lot of mystery behind one of the characters, one of the side characters, and to see that he's actually, really relevant to the current, things of the manga, really is something that not many series can pull off. Having a character that got introduced early on being so relevant to the arcs after, even though this is a chapteristic, I don't even know if that's a word, a chapteristic series where each chapter has something different going on, and the fact that that even with all these different things going on, this character is still relevant to this day is amazing. I really am enjoying this series a lot, and the romance in this series are amazing, right? I really am enjoying the romance. I'm wondering how the hell is our main character, going to break his curse. And I want to see more of the romance between the Duke of Death and his maid. I want to see more of the romance between them, because even though they can't touch each other, they clearly love each other. And that's something I love about the series, and I can't wait until they break the curse and they can finally be happy together, because the curse is the only thing preventing them from being happy, right? Because without the curse, he would probably be the head of the family. Without the curse, they would be together, and they would be holding hands, doing normal couple stuff. But because of the curse, they can't be together. He can't be the main head of the house. He can't be with her. He can't hold her hand. He can't kiss her. He can't do normal couple things because he has the curse. And like I said, that's definitely something that I'm really looking forward to see how the curse gets broken, especially with the stuff that we've been finding out in the latest chapters, and of course the entire story overall. Okay, I really am excited to see how that is going to work out. I haven't caught up fully to the manga. I still have like what, 10 or 20, I've got like 10 or 20 chapters left until I catch up to the manga, but I am having a lot of fun with this series. And yeah, like, go read this manga, because the Duke of Death and His Maid is a really good manga. And if you cannot wait to see how the anime is going to get concluded, or if you can't wait for more, just go read the manga. Go read the manga of this series, because the anime is good. The 3D can put off a lot of people. I know that. The 3D can put off a lot of people from watching this series, but honestly, the anime is actually solid, right? Even though it's 3D, it's actually pretty funny, and it's worth a shot, right? And like I said, if you can't wait for the next episode, just go read the manga. Just do yourself a favor like I have and go read the manga, because you're not going to be disappointed. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys did, enjoy this video. Tell me your thoughts on the Duke of Death and His Maid. If you have read the manga, or heck, if you just started reading the manga, tell me your thoughts on it, right? Because I would really love to know. Also, guys, give me your suggestions on anime or manga that you want me to cover next. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time.